Alright guys, so as you just seen, we did a little driving to go pick up our oval window Beetle. First off, I just want to say thank you. Everybody that's subscribed, you know, when we first started this run for 1,000 subscribers at the end of last year, you know, it took us a little while to get there. And once we started getting close, a little over halfway, I would say, or probably around 600, I said that if we get 1,000 subscribers, we're going to buy an oval window Beetle for the channel. Well, there it is. We've done it. We're at 1711 right now, actually. And yeah, there it is. Oval window, 36 horse. She's rough. It definitely is a project. It doesn't run. The engine will turn over a little bit. Let's see here. It just moves a little. So we're going to start taking some stuff apart. We're going to fill this thing with transmission fluid. See if we can get it to break free. And we'll pull it apart and see what parts we can find for that thing. She's pretty nasty on the inside. We still have to clean that, which we just unloaded it off the trailer. So we still have to pull all that out and clean up all that. This hinge is wanting to be a little tricky. This door is pretty rough. You can see it's missing some metal, so we'll have to pull that door, work on the bottom there. We do have some glass in those boxes there. Oh, there's the deck lid. Deck lid will need some repair. The hinges where they bolt up to, I don't know if you can see there. See, let's pick that up. See, she's it's not the best shape, so we're gonna have to repair this. But we're gonna have some metal work on this one. So if you all like watching metal work, you're gonna like this this project we have, because like I said, and you can see here. So on these, it's a 1957. They have this little prop rod for the front, as you can see there. And well, if you don't unlock that, that happens. So it looks like somebody's bent that and sort of ripped it. So it's been poorly repaired. So we're going to repair that the right way. And we got a little, we're going to have to repair some stuff down here. So you can see. So, but overall, it's not terrible. We got the correct fuel tank. We will have to do some metal repair there. So you can see at the bottom of our doors, we do have a little nastiness coming through there. So we'll figure that out a little more once we start pulling it apart. The heater channel on this side, on the driver's side, is actually pretty bad up underneath of it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's the bottom of the heater channel. So the top of the heater channel on this side isn't terrible. You can see it's, from what we can see so far, it looks pretty decent. The B pillar down here where it connects, there's some soft spots there that we'll have to repair, but yeah, the floor pans are pretty rotted. At the back, you can see where the battery tray is, which that's on all of them, and then on the back here. But I may be able to get away with only doing half. Oh, you can see the heater channels and stuff there. So, let's see, you've got to love the Christmas colors they've went with this thing. But yes, so there it is. I was hoping to save the patina. From talking to him on the phone and stuff, it sounded like this was just a primer that was over top of the original color, which is the agave green. And you can see in some areas, let's see here, the OEM paint. So I think this fender here, I believe that's original paint. And then on this door up on top here, you can see. And then of course the inside of the dash, in really good shape with the paint. But whoever painted this thing, and around the window here, you can tell they painted it while it had the window and the window trim in, because you can see there's where they've done the new paint job. And that's just, man, they put this on thick, that primer. As you can see, that primer stuff's cracking. I'd like to be able to take it down to that original color green, but looking here, like you can see, that's down to metal underneath of that primer. So I'm sure we're going to run into the same issue that we ran in with that. You can see on a 63, I've sanded a couple spots and it's bare. And then you can see up there, the deck lid, and it's pretty bare. There's some green on it still, or the turquoise on it still. But they've mainly sanded down to bare metal. And yeah, so I don't know that we're going to be able to save the patina, which in a lot of this, some of it's original paint, but like this is not. This has been painted over top of it. Whenever I talked to him, he sort of, I may have just misunderstood. I thought that he'd said this was sort of primered over the paint, but this is just a paint job. So they've primed it and then they've painted it. But man, that agave green is a good looking color, and this car will be going back that color for sure. I may try to just wet sand the cracks and just get this thing smooth, polish it out. I will have to do the metal work, and we'll have to blend some stuff in, which isn't a big deal. I'll just watch a few Cranks Fab Shop videos to try to get some inspiration and figure out how he does it. He can definitely blend that patina, paint job look. So does a pretty good job at that. And then, so yeah. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to show you all me buying this car, since it's been brought up in the comments. I know some people have commented on that about, hey, Why are you buying a 1963 Lodestar? You're supposed to be buying an oval window Beetle. Well, why not just get both? You know, trying to get this automotive YouTube channel going, you have to have automotives, right? You got to have some cars, man. And I mean, we've got a few projects, so that's what we need. But yeah, we're going to get this thing cleaned up on another video, start just diving into it, figure out what it needs. It's going to need a few things. Drop a comment below for just if you know where I can find 36 horsepower engine parts and the old oval, just some parts. I'm going to need it does have the 4-tab hood. I didn't mention that, but it does have that 4-tab hood. Let's see if you can see, there she is. But I don't have the emblem. I think I have some of the trim, but we're going to need like the crest on the bottom of the hood. We're going to need a lot of things, not a few things. We're going to need a lot. So let me know in the comments if you know where I can find some of those parts, as well as, do we try to save the patina, go that route, just a good looking patina car, lower it a little bit, not too much. I think we're just going to run, you know, stock Steelies, hubcap with chrome hubcaps, whatever. I like that look. I know some people do the bigger wheels and stuff. For now, I want to stay with the stock Steelies. I really like that look, just the solid steel wheel with the hubcaps, which is what I'm planning on doing on my 63 we're working on as well. And I don't know if this video is going to come out before our body pan removal. As you can see, we got the body off the pan back there. I don't know which one's going to come first. I'm going to try to do that one. See, today is Friday, and I went and picked this thing up yesterday. I was on the road for like 19 hours there and back. Stopped and saw a good friend of mine in around Memphis, Tennessee. Hung out with him, checked some of his stuff out, and he rode with me to go pick this thing up. So shout out to Sean at Dixon Recovery. So if you're around Memphis, Tennessee area, you better pay your bills. Shout out to Sean at Dixon Recovery. You know, thanks for going with me. And it made at least probably 6 hours of the drive yesterday more enjoyable. So I really appreciate that. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. This is for you all. You all did this, and I feel so blessed that I'm able to do this. I mean, we're not making money on this yet, not any real money. But luckily, I'm still working. I know I've mentioned that a few times about me losing my job here. It got pushed back to next November. Now they're pushing it up to next April was the last I heard, and there's a good chance it's going to be getting pushed up further than that, which I'm losing my team here in like September or October, so it's hectic there. So I feel blessed that I'm able to come and at least do a little bit of this stuff on YouTube, work on some of my own projects, buy some project vehicles that I think you all are going to like, and I know I'm going to like. So be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. It's free, easy, and it helps me out. And make sure to drop a like and a comment on the video, because it's, like I said, it's quick and easy for you, doesn't cost anything, and it really helps me out. Anyway, until next time, we'll see you later, YouTube. Bye.
Well, bye.